Hail, welcome to Circular Tone. I just did a video on Stephen Carpenter for the Deftones. Basically researching what he used guitar-wise, and also Chino the singer, what he used on his vocal effects for the first couple of Deftone albums.
Old school effects, man.
When you do research, you go Google. And the main thing that was popping up about Stephen Carpenter was the fact that he does not believe we are on a round globe that is hurtling through space. Okay, let's just let me go. I rant at the beginning of the video that I was supposed to be talking about gear on, so I'm just gonna let rip. Enjoy. Stephen Carpenter, he believes in flat Earth. Let's talk about what all of you clever people believe in. All right, most of you believe in Big Bang Theory. Now, what is Big Bang Theory? Everything comes from a singularity. A singularity exploded into the expanding universe. Okay, you think all matter, all energy, all life, everything came from a little speck of nothing, literally nothing rubbing against each other, a singularity, nothing combusting, nothing, and you think it went boom, and all of a sudden you got Andy Dick being arrested for sexual allegations. Okay, hippie, Big Bang Theory is about as ridiculous as Flat Earth. It's about as ridiculous as a flying spaghetti monster. You think everything came from nothing. Big Bang Theory isn't a single theory. It's hundreds of theories tacked onto each other, okay? Now, a theory is not fact. It's a best guess. So it's hundreds of best guesses being tacked onto one big lie. They had to invent dark matter out of thin air, right? Because if everything's expanding, and the solar system should just spin out of control, right? So what's holding them together? UI Scuti. Bless you. UI Scuti is the largest star. You could put 4 billion of our suns inside that star. Dark matter holds that in place like it's nothing. So it's the most powerful thing that we surmise is in the universe. Bats, black holes left and right, okay? But we can't detect it.
Hey, Freak Joe! You're going nowhere!
How is that not a leap of faith? It's not science, that's anti-science. Trust me, bro, it's there because of no solar radiation. Shut your goddamn mouth. You don't know. This is made up. It's bullshit. You can't detect it. It's just propping up a theory, a failed theory. Come at me, bro.
Dark matter, another theoretical thing. You can't detect it. There's no device that can detect it. They detect it because it's there, because it has to be there to prop up Big Bang Theory. Everything from nothing is some hippie, wizard, philosophical bullshit that the entire planet believes happens. They think that they know how fucking old the universe is. We are ants on a goddamn log. We do not know, but we have to pretend that we know, so ego makes us think that Big Bang Theory is true. Now, you may think, oh, here he is, Mr. Religious. I've been to NASA, okay? I've worked with NASA. I tested software at a bleeding edge company for high-speed digital cameras that they put on launch pads. I've had the gold tours of NASA, all right? I know what is going on with science, okay? But Big Bang Theory is some far-fetched multiverse. You believe in the Big Bang, so then do you believe in the Big Crunch? Everything goes up, must come down, so all of reality is going to go backwards. You believe that hippie bullshit? We are ants on a log and we don't know. So before you start laughing at Stephen Carpenter, just think about how fucking ridiculous theoretical science has become. Theoretical science has more in common with hippie philosophical bullshit with multiverses. Do you think that Doctor Strange shit is probable? Do you think that infinite amount of monkeys could actually write War and Peace? Or the Bible? You believe in that shit? It's fantasy, bro. Alright? So before you start getting too clever with me, come at me, bro. Alright? I don't have an ego, which means I think that we don't know. All right. So why not believe in something fantastical like a flying spaghetti monster, like a flat Earth, like God? Dark matter is the one that really makes me laugh. People are acting like it's fact, and it is not fact. They almost literally invented it out of thin air. Not even thin air. Less than thin air. You can actually detect thin air. Where did dark matter come from? Is that the farts of the Langoliers when it eats space and time?
You don't frighten me anymore, Father. The Langoliers don't even exist. You just made them up. No! Daddy, no! Make them go away!
Theoretical science has taken us back half a century with all this hippie bullshit that has been talking about on Joe Rogan show. It's become whoa bro science rather than what should be worshipped, is what I was involved in, is actual applied science. Make this battery last longer. Make this software more efficient. You know, and instead we're chasing things like quantum computing. Quantum computing. You know, if you really get down to the nuts and bolts of quantum computing, it really, at its bones, it's basically time travel, where they want the computers to actually figure out things which have already happened, predictive models that can predict everything. You think that is actually, do you know how long they've been churning away at quantum computing? Since the word came up, was it 50, 60 years ago? They've been chipping away at that. Any second now, I'm so sick of the fucking headlines because I follow science. I'm so sick of the quantum computer headlines. It's not going to happen, all right? Whoa, bro, science has taken us back. Think about applied science, right? Some of the greatest mathematicians of all time came from India, right? Now look at all this money that we spent on the Large Hadron Collider, the LHC, right? Smashing atoms hasn't given us a single thing, just like quantum computers, right? Invent a bigger ring, spend more billions, put our greatest minds on it, right? Those same minds and manpower could have already figured out the water crisis, could have already figured out food problems, batteries that'll last forever. Not forever, but way longer. Applied science should be the sexy science that we worship. Not this theoretical bullshit which has turned into hippie bro science, all right? So think about it. Think about how you really get to answer the big questions. Think of these mathematicians in India. All over the world, you have these great minds that will never, they've got no infrastructure to actually bring science forward. All right? So to answer the big questions, we need longevity. To answer the big questions, we need time. And we've got an energy crisis right now where it's costing us an arm and a leg for energy, you know? And I think that should be going into nuclear fusion. But that's just me. The real thing that I'm angry at is lobbyists and donors, because they have ruined science. They've cornered the market, and they leverage results with price. And that is not a scientific way to go. After decades of left-run teachers' unions, the US has fallen to something like 30th in math and science. And that is by design, because they want a monopoly on brain power, so they don't want us to come up with our own ideas. So yeah, this isn't a political thing. I said the left, they are paying off the right as well. And every aspect, green energy, from pharmaceuticals to science in general, it's all hijacked by lobbyists and donors. And you better toe whatever narrative X, Y, and Z company that purchased your headlines today. You better toe that line, otherwise you ain't getting that money. You ain't getting that grant. And that is why the most intelligent people in Norway and whatever, they tend to become a little bit nihilistic with life after they realize what's going on. So why not get some comfort in a little flat earth pudding and a little bit of spaghetti monster entrees?
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball.
It's a beautiful, beautiful universe out there. And of course I mean the observed universe. Circle of tone.